Hi everyone, this is Martha Alvarado with La Rosa de Saron Church. I'm coming to you with some great news. After 3.5 long months of not being able to congregate at our church, we are finally going to open the doors of our church. Woohoo! It has been a journey here, guys, and I know everybody is in agreement with me how tough it has been that we have not been able to go and fellowship in the house of the Lord. But again, great news. We will be opening up our doors this Sunday, July 5th. That is such great news, guys. I mean, I am just overjoyed to know that I will be able to fellowship again in the house of the Lord and be able to see you guys as well. Now, there are some things that I want to talk to you about in regards to our services. It's going to look a little different. We did have to modify, some things. So this is what this video is all about. It's just to kind of give you or share with you the guidelines and what it's going to look like once you arrive at the church. So our services are going to be, unfortunately at this time, they're only going to be for Sunday mornings. Our Spanish service is starting at 9:30 and our English service is starting at 11:15. And our Wednesday service, we are going to continue doing the video of our Bible studies, and we will push that through YouTube and Facebook as well. And our Sunday evening services will be suspended again temporarily. Okay, and once you come in. Okay, once you get into the church, well, first of all, we want to let you know, please come early. Please come at least 15 minutes before services to begin. So that way, we can go through the process that I'm going to explain to you. So once you arrive at church, in the lobby, you are going to be greeted by one of our wonderful greeters. And there are 3 requirements that you are going to have to do before you can enter into the sanctuary. The first one is you are required to wear a mask. I know that's difficult for for a lot of us, that is difficult. I know, but we are going to be requiring that. While you're in the service, if at any time during the service you feel you need a break from the mask, you can't breathe or you're not feeling well, please, by all means, go ahead and get up and go outside to the lobby area or go outside, and then you can take off your mask and take a break from your mouth and take a breath of fresh air. Okay. So anyway, so that's requirement number 1, is you do have to wear your mask. Requirement number 2 is that we will be required to take your temperature. We just want to be on the safe side, okay? And then requirement number 3 is that we will be giving you hand sanitizer. So once you complete these 3 requirements, then you will go ahead and go into the sanctuary, where you will be greeted by one of our wonderful ushers, and they will go ahead and escort you to your chairs, to your seats. If you are a family, we will do everything possible to make sure that families are sitting together. And again, that is why it is very important for you to go ahead and show up at least 15 minutes early, so that way your family can sit together with no problems. During the service times, unfortunately, at this time, there will be no children's church or Sunday school classes for our little kiddos. Yeah, I know. And I know our kids are dying to get back to that. But unfortunately, right now, we will not be able to implement those services for our kids. But at any time during the service, your little ones are getting kind of restless, please do not hesitate in getting up and going outside and, to the lobby or outside of the church, and allow for your little ones to get the little wiggles out of them. And then you're more than welcome to come back into the service as well. Now, somebody did ask me about children wearing masks. The regulation, I believe right now, is if you have a child under, I think it's 2 and under, you're not required, and 3 and over you are. But we do understand that some of these little kids, even our 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, it's difficult for them to keep that mask on. But you know what? All I ask is that you do your best. That's all I ask for those little kids, because it's hard on them. It's really hard on them. Okay. So our service, we're going to do everything we can, possible to go ahead and have our service done within 1 hour, because we just don't want a large group of people all contained in one area, for more than an hour. We don't want to do that. So we will do our best to limit our services to 1 hour. Our restrooms are available. And you can use them. The only recommendation that we have is, again, practice that social distancing if you have more than one person in the bathrooms, and make sure that you wash your hands as well. Also, the nursery, unfortunately, the nursery will not be available at this time. They are in the process of remodeling it. And as soon as that project is done, it will be available, made for mothers that have crying babies, and they can go ahead and go into the nursery. And then again, just a reminder of maintaining social distancing. But again, at the moment, the nursery is not available. All right, offering. So instead of the ushers picking up the offering with the offering bag, we have 2 offering boxes that are going to be available. The first one is going to be at the entrance of the sanctuary. It's going to be off as soon as you walk in. It's going to be off to the right. And then the second box is going to be located at the exit door that is going to be on the left-hand side, the side door there. So those 2 boxes are going to be there, and go ahead and you can deposit your offering and your tithes either as you are coming in or going out. When leaving, at the end of the service, all we are asking you is you try to maintain, the social distancing, and be your own and use your own judgment as to when it's a good time for you and your family to go ahead and get up and to exit the sanctuary. So again, we do have 2 exits. We have the main one, but we also have the exit door on the left-hand side of the sanctuary that will also be available for exiting as well. All right, so the question has been asked, should I come to church? Well, we are recommending that if you are a senior, okay, or if you are a person that you're not feeling well, or if you are a person with a low immune system, a weak immune system, we are recommending that you please stay home. Now, we will be going live on these with these services either on Facebook, well, actually on both, on Facebook and YouTube. And you can just find them under La Rosa de Saron. And again, we will be live streaming these services. So again, if you're not feeling well, and if you are a senior, and if you have a weak immune system, we recommend that you please stay home. And that is just for your safety as well as our safety as well, okay? Also, if you are one that is very apprehensive of being around a group of people and you just don't feel comfortable in coming to our service, you know what? That's quite all right. That is totally understandable. We are not going to be judging you or anything like that, because I understand there are just some people that are not ready to go out and be in a group of people. Even though we're trying to maintain that social distancing, it's still very nerve-wracking for a lot of us, and that's totally understand. So stay home and enjoy the service via live stream. That's quite all right, okay? I think I have covered everything. Again, if we make mistakes, please be patient with us. If you are still in the lobby and church is starting to begin, please be patient, because we have to go through these requirements in order for you to go into the sanctuary. So again, please be patient, but instead have a positive mindset that yes, you get to go into the house of God and you get to see the worship team singing. You get to see the live preacher that is bringing the word. You get to see your friends, that are your church family. Think of that as being the positive part of it. Again, come early so that way there you have enough time to go and find your seat and all that. So all right, guys, so this is going to be our trial run this Sunday. But we can do this. We can do this. So I love you guys, and I've been praying for you. And woohoo, yes, we're finally able to come together and worship the Lord together. So again, this Sunday, July 5th, and the English service starts at 11:15 with the Spanish service starting at 9:30. So we will see you then. Okay? God bless everybody. Bye-bye.